There's a train here. What are you doing? What are you doing there, kiddo? Get on the train. Don't you know what this is? This is the fucking train to Busan.
Ah, you smell that? You know what that smell is? Ah, once again, Netflix has graced us with an amazing movie that you just, it smells like dead bodies and it's fucking gross. I love it. The magic word with this movie, though, is fucking tone, man. The tone of this movie is so perfect. It's actually absurd because a movie like this should not able to go from being as dark as it is to a little bit silly to making you legitimately cry and feel something for those characters. That is an amazing accomplishment, and I know that I'm just getting started, but fuck, I don't know. Now calm down, I see you there, stop typing. Now before people get butthurt, the 4 people I have watching this, let me just explain that although this movie is filled with cliches, there are cliches in it, it really subverted my expectations watching it when I was like, oh, this is that character, they're gonna do this. And they switch around, some of the things you'd expect from cliches, and it works. Super good. And it was fun. And it was dark. It was scary. And I cried. What's up with that? This was a zombie movie. Supposed to just be... But it was... You know what I mean? And although none of these characters are really original per se, it doesn't matter because they're executed so well and the dialogue is so concise and it's there. It's enough for us to look past all these cliches because, like I just said, they subvert your expectations, and when they're employing these cliches, they're like, we know you've seen this before, but have you seen us pull a rabbit out of that? There's no rabbits in this movie, but that was a magic metaphor. It made sense up there. But the thing that really just goes, hey, stop, in the name of the law, of this movie being a boring, expect what you've already seen, zombie type movie, is that the actors in every way in this movie are phenomenal. Get it? Like Vietnamese soup, even though this fucking movie's Korean. I'm dumb. That was a bad joke. I'm a racist now, I guess. Fuck. This movie really reminded me, with its zombies and characters and the way the story is structured, a lot of 28 Days Later, and that's a good thing. All the actors in this movie, from human characters to zombies, are really impressive, and the zombies are, dare I say, iconic. Whoa. That was iconic. Now, on the surface, these zombies just may seem like any old zombies you've seen before, but the way that these zombies react, it's fucking just gold. These zombies are a cross between the 28 Days Later infected and some crumpers, the people who dance like that, and a healthy sprinkling of Evil Dead 2 on there. And oh God, this movie, how do you create goofy zombies that are serious as fuck? This is how. By riding the fucking train to Busan, man! The fucking train to Busan! Busan, get on the fucking train, man, to Busan! And I'm so excited about this movie, and I keep mentioning, the actors a lot, because, this is a really hard story to tell in a serious manner, and this is a 2-hour movie, and it can't just be, serious for 2 hours, because then we end up with, The Walking Dead, and then the zombies actually don't even show up, maybe. But the reason that this movie works so well is because the filmmakers remember to have fun. F-U. Korean fun. The set pieces, though, in this movie, man, when those zombies start running, this movie is very quick to remind you that it's like, oh, would you like to see balls? Here you go. I have balls. It's so refreshing to see in a movie, finally, some people barehanded fighting zombies. It's like, that could happen. Like, why do they always have to have some sort of, like, faux iconic weapon? Like, just punch them in the face. And I don't want to spoil anything, but this movie is so damn crazy. I just need to watch it because, like, this is some good Korean fun. And, like, how do I say this? Like, just
Get on the train to Busan! Busan, get on the train! Do it.
but wait, that's not all. There's also some 70s and 80s music in this. I'll say something like that. And it's faux. I already said that joke. With what I meant to say was a really, really great score. This is one of those scores that, like, if it wasn't there, this would be good, but because it is, it becomes great. And it's so important. This is the poster child for a zombie movie. If you love Wreck, not Quarantine, because that's just okay, but if you love Wreck and 28 Days Later, you owe it to yourself to check out those movies. And if you haven't seen those two, you definitely have to watch them. They're fucking amazing. And here's where we get to the place where I don't know what's wrong with this movie, or if there is anything wrong with this movie. I watched it last night and I can't stop thinking about it, or I can't stop shouting, "Train to Busan!" Which I don't even know if that's really a line in the movie. I mean, no one says that because it's not in English, but still, like, this movie is just so well structured in so many ways. Like, it nails the tone so perfectly. Like, it knows when to be dark. It's appropriately dark because it's a dark subject matter, but it knows when to pull its punches and when to really let them land and when to let the blood gush. Because there's some parts of this movie where they bring in some really dark concepts, and if they would have just let it land face down as was, it would have really, like, made me sit back and go, oh shit, that's, like, really fucking sad. Like, I kind of want to just turn this off and cry for a couple hours. Like, what the fuck? But it doesn't really do that. It knows when to tell a joke in the right place and the right tone for the joke. It's not, I always love to use this example, but there's no Granny's peach tea in this. But I digress. Train to Busan. 10 out of 10. Go watch it. Go watch it. I don't know what I'm doing, no. But go watch that movie. You've been podcasted, bitch.